John, what do you make of that?
Well, I was to say what, they'll have to pull their finger out in a minute, because this horse is a fair way below the rest, but they've given him 30-length start here, Simon. I mean, it's extraordinary. Ruby Walsh is first to go after him on Sporazine, but they've got a lot of ground to make up on a horse who's not the worst in the world by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I just thought Richard would be keeping a close eye on Brooklyn's Gold. He's in there as a pacemaker, and yet they all seem to stand there when the tapes went up. Very, very puzzling.
Well, most puzzling, perhaps, the tactics on Intersky Falcon, who always seems to love bowling along at the head of the field, but it's Brooklyn's Gold that leads them. Foreman jumped that untidily towards the outside in the white cap on JP McManus's silks there, but it's Brooklyn's Gold with a reduced lead jumping the next, jumps it well. Sporazine in second, Rooster Booster, then Foreman, Intersky Falcon and Ulundi as they run to the back straight now. And Brooklyn's Gold, who hasn't gone on pairing off. Paul Maloney not really attempting to seize the advantage gained at the start. As they run into the back straight, leads by about 8 lengths to Sporazine and Rooster Booster, the brace of greys. Be another grey out a bit later on. Desert Orchid parading before the King George. Kempton on Boxing Day wouldn't be the same without Desi. In fourth is Intersky Falcon, Ulundi and Foreman. And they are bidding to close now on this leader. Brooklyn's Gold comes to the next. Over it, Sporazine, Rooster Booster in third place. And then Intersky Falcon, Ulundi and Foreman. And now they're running towards the third last. Still a long way from the finish here, though. And Brooklyn's Gold slapped down the neck or two as he takes it, jumps it fluidly from Sporazine, and Ruby Walsh in second. Rooster Booster is still covered up on the inside, the champion hurdler, by Richard Johnson. Foreman is wide, then Intersky Falcon travels well in the headgear, and finally Ulundi. So beginning to swing right-handed out of the back straight now in this the Thames City Christmas hurdle, and it's Brooklyn's Gold that was handed a 30-length lead at the tapes and maybe rested at halfway, is still with a useful advantage, but these class horses should surely pick him up. Sporazine second, Rooster Booster full of running third. Intersky Falcon travels strongly as well in the bright green cap on the outside, then Foreman and Ulundi. He looks round on the leader, Brooklyn's Gold. He's still in front, he probably can't believe it. Sporazine is now driven in second place to challenge. Rooster Booster on the far side. The Greys swamp the leader. Sporazine takes over. Intersky Falcon, though, is full of running on the near side. Rooster Booster now is asked to quicken up, and it's developed into a sprint finish, and it probably hasn't suited the champion. And it's Intersky Falcon that strikes the front. Last year's winner at the last jumps it fluently. Intersky Falcon by 2 to 3 lengths from Rooster Booster and Sporazine, neither of whom can muster the leader's speed. And it's Intersky Falcon right back to his best at Kempton on Boxing Day and wins his second Christmas hurdle. Rooster Booster second, Sporazine in third, Foreman in fourth, then Brooklyn's Gold, and Ulundi tailed off last of the six. Well, Intersky Falcon, change of tactics today by Liam Cooper, wasn't ridden anywhere near as handy as he often is, but he was swinging on the bridle, turning for home in what was a strangely run race. Be interesting to see the winning time, and it was half a second quicker than the earlier novice than the juvenile hurdle earlier on. So you would expect it to be a bit quicker than that. So it may well have been a falsely run race here. But Intersky Falcon has quickened up best in the closing stages. If it was falsely run, which may have been the case, it wouldn't have suited Rooster Booster. He had a pace setter in the race, but it probably wasn't quick enough. Going down to the final flight, Liam Cooper has given Intersky Falcon some rain here, and I think we will find he really flies the last. He really tries. Sporazine in second place, struggling to pick up. Rooster Booster on the inside at the last, comes up out of Liam's hands. Why, he was slick over that, just flicked over the flight, and away he went. Intersky Falcon, top class horse on his day, and he was well beaten in the champion last March behind Rooster Booster, but on this evidence he might be a hard horse to beat next March.
Intersky Falcon, even money favourite under Charlie Swan, winning a year ago, is returned the 11-4, clear third favourite here, and did touch 3-1 on the course. The runner-up, Rooster Booster, the 7-4 favourite. That means all 6 champion hurdlers to come on and run in 33 runnings of the Christmas hurdle have now been beaten. All Alwar a year ago, Flaky Dove in 94, Gay Brief in 83, and Night Nurse twice in the 70s as champion hurdler failed here. And Sporozine was third at 5-2. And that Intersky Falcon, trained by John Joe O'Neill, who rode Dawn Run to win this 20 years ago, and he also rode Ekbalka, who beat Broadsword Ahead a year earlier in 1982. Intersky Falcon back